Thanks guys for watching. Partial television here now. Screen TV. As you can see, it's the back of it. The speakers. Power board here. Take out the power board. Power board is only 2 screws on. As you can see, it's all burnt out on the back of it. So we cut off all the wires, get everything else out of it. Wires here. That's dirty brass. Wire here, this here is dirty brass. Copper, bits and pieces of copper here, there and everywhere in it. Wires here. I'll come in guys. As you can see, here's the power board belong to it, so you have some MOSFETs here to be had. You have some aluminium, you have copper here and copper here. Copper here, you have some aluminium here and some MOSFETs here. Dirty brass here. Couple of IHC chips, tiny ones in it here to be had. Nice big MOSFET here, as you can see. The back of it then is a couple of small gold one or IC chips, and these ones here are actually copper. So as you can see, a bit going on in it. A couple of blue M&Ms, as I call them, which will contain silver. Some bend on that board. Wicked. There, this here is brass as well. There's usually 2 of them or so on them. The modern televisions don't have them anymore. They just have the marks for them to where to go onto them, but they're not actually on them. So we did that here on the side. This is the main board of it. As you can see, you have your nice chips here, flat packs here, here. IC chip here, or crystal oscillator here. In here you have your gold all along here. Here's gold in this set here, and in here will be another crystal oscillator. There is usually a bit of steel. Take off the cover of it. This here should be crystal in here. Yeah, and some nice gold bond wires in that flat one here, that flat chip here, and you have a crystal here. Okay, so you'll be talking like good stuff in these. Now that chip is actually stuck to the back of that, so we'll take that chip off of that screwdriver, see if we get it off it. Probably could be might be a gold corner, and then again it mightn't be. It's weird the way sometimes the gold sticks to that aluminium on you, and if you wanted to get it off, you wouldn't be able to get it off. Now, let's see. Come on. Get a flat head down for a second. It's just as this one should do. Want to mind the fingies is the main thing. Cut off there, and you have a Samsung chip, which does contain gold bond wires. Okay, nice Samsung chip there, guys. Bit of aluminium, stainless steel. So break the cover off this here. I can show you what I'm on about. As you can see, there's your gold. See that? All that gold in there to be had, guys. Straightforward enough to get off too. I have videos of it everywhere. More gold in this way here. Gold here, gold here, and gold here, and gold here as well. You have gold in these chips here. So there's a fair bit of gold to be had in that, guys. In here then we're going further into this here. We should have another board, which is probably buried in under here, but that's going into something. So we'll just take the cover off it. Simple as that. Pull out the cover. Very nice board here to be had. This here, there's speakers, which can go direct into your shred pile. Okay. In here then we have our gold, which is gold here. Ron, thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. That's right, recycling. Thank you for coming in. So we have 2 bits of gold in this, guys, to be had. This board here is probably the best board of them all. As you can see yourselves there, you all know it yourself as you take apart some TVs and televisions and whatnot. Here's your gold ribbon wires again. Nice gold in them, guys. This one here is probably the best one. You have a nice gold bond fuse. Gold on it as well. Nice one. So as you can see it here, shining at you right where my fingers are. See it? Nice. I love them. I collect loads of them. So you have some flat packs here again. Gold going in here. Gold going in here where the ribbon wires went in. The back is playing out. As you can see, it's copper. The back is copper. But that's a nice board, guys, and a lot of gold in that board as well. Okay. And as that is tearing apart, that's all I'm going to get out of that. The main part's gone out of that. That's all I'm getting out of that. The rest of that goes into the shred pile, as it is for me in my yard. To take that as shred, not a bother, to take that as shred. Okay, so nice bit of weight to be having that still. Talking about maybe 3, 4, 5 pounds in that still. Now we have a big television here now. Very heavy television. She's a good old Philips. We'll take a few minutes to take it apart, guys, because there's a lot of screws in it. But we'll get there. Or even screws, to be honest with you, there might be a torque. They look like they're torque. So we'll have to get a torque screwdriver out here now, please. And these are probably buried in under here, guys. But look at, what can we do? What can we do? There's no room in the inn, as the fella says. What can we do? There's not too many torques in it. There's some of them actually gone over, so it was taken apart already. Which is a good old Philips. And Philips is a good old brand. Yeah, good brand. Evening to you all anyway, guys. Hope the weather is okay for you over there. I was wondering, that's right, recycling, did you receive my stickers yet? I've sent them a good while now at this stage. Ron, I just have to get your address to send you on some stickers. I'm gonna get your address somewhere, get you on some stickers there. Ross, how you doing? Ross Mulhall. This TV is not working whatsoever. I've actually got this television off of Ross, guys. It's not working at all, but take it apart anyway. See what's in it. A fair few screws in, but they're Torx screws. Usually Phillips. Barred back into it. The Torx. To be honest with you. She's very rusty. These pins on her are very rusty anyway, so she's old enough. The big old televisions, lads, and now look at what they are now. Modern televisions are gone so small. And there's nothing in them. Nothing in them. The modern television nowadays, there's nothing in them. 2 little tiny boards, and that's it. And so have to run the whole system. Years ago, you had probably 15 kilo boards inside it. Now you're down to having nothing and stuff. And it's harder to get it with stuff for gold recovery album too on a modern television. Do you know what I mean? But you get something, but it won't be as good as the old stuff. And nothing is as good as that old stuff. Small bit of movement, but there's something else holding it. Screwdriver, where are you? Yeah, what you call a scrap lunch here now in a minute, guys, because I have a lot of stuff in the middle of my way here at the moment. I'm in the middle of sorting out this shed and going well, happy with the way it's going. And that's the back, that'll be going back on that. But as you can see, this is probably the best television of them all. As you can see, big stuff going on, gold corner VGAs, guys. Lots of gold ribbon wire going across it. Stuff like that in it. But we'll take it apart anyway and see what else we can get out of it. They're big torque, are they? They're a big torque, yeah. So, torques here, torques there. Good old sellotape, huh? So we have a couple of ribbon wires here to be had, and they're gold, so not too bad to have a few bits of gold. Both ends gold as well, and gold here as well. So they go out there together. Take off this, take off all the wires. And the mirrors then are going into the lights, LEDs, I've got 2. So, you take out the speakers. This is speakers. Just take and go into shred as it is, like, because there's all aluminium stuff in them. Take off the bit of brass off the top of it there on. That's all that's in them really. There's not really much in them speakers. The board itself is a nice board. Really nice board in this, guys. PJ the total solution pint. How are you? So as you can see, a couple of nice massive what you call it, in these IC chips here, flat packs here, flat packs here, flat pack here, and these ones tantalums. Nice big ones there to be had, guys. Look at the size of that gold corner BGA. Look at that. That is a big one. So you have some flat packs here to be had. Here's your gold in this here. In here you have a crystal oscillator in here. And under this you should have another chip. IC chips. Here's more gold in this by here. In here it's gold as well. Connectors all along here, all gold. These are the old types. It's an old TV. In here gold here. The ribbon wires went in. You will have gold, and here you are gold corner as well. See it here? The back of that I showed you. Just take off that bit of aluminium, see what's in under it, and you have another gold corner BGA under this. So there's two fine gold corner BGAs in that. Look at that. If you were to sell that, it'd be a high peripheral board. It would be to like a board sort. It'd be a high peripheral board. So two fine lumps of gold corner BGAs. Look at the size of them. 1, 2. Okay, so that board, just a few bits of plastic to take off of it. That if you were to sell it, the board. But I do an awful lot of micro scrapping. I break it all down completely. This here we should have a crystal oscillator under this somewhere. That there is shred. And in under this is a crystal oscillator, which was on the first one I showed you. Nice board that is now. So next is the power board. A few nice pieces of wire we had. Another speaker. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please, if you wouldn't mind, as it's better for the algorithm, for the likes of YouTube and all that, to share it out. The more subscribers you have, the better for the algorithm. Alright? Especially when you're watching lives. So hit that like if you wouldn't mind. I don't mind if you go back out and come back in. I'll be here. You always try and hit that like on the way in, or the subscribe button, or if you're able to, don't mind. Much appreciated how you are. If you could hit it. So here's your bits and bits of brass. Get it all over it. Two more lumps of brass here. I did that me one time, there's no point in doing that in front of you. Clean up the boards completely. Put out that. Put out this. All that copper to be had. And you have your power board here, which is going in here like this. And now this copper wire, but will be a couple of gold ends on it. Not too much, but there'll be something on it, alright? So we have up along here, she's going across here to the lights. Pull that off. And going across here to the lights, and they're tinker copper. Here. Go across here and we go off here and we take off the power board. So I'll move you across there just to show you the power board. One thing about flat screen television, guys, there's a lot of waste in them. As in, you know, I may have to get rid of the steel, alright. But there's a lot of waste in the plastic and stuff like that. Which I notice nowadays that the scrapyard recycling centres that takes them in, now they're not really taking in broken stuff, I found. Today I was there and they were saying that any broken plastic stuff now, we won't take it anymore. So I don't know what the story is on that, but mine goes into the recycling centre and that's where it goes. After that, if they put it where they want to put it, they can put it wherever they want to put it, if you understand me. But I recycle it, and that's the main thing. I know that's recycled, but not my side of it. So here, as you can see, I see chip here, I see chip here. These here is copper. They're like a crystal or like a MOSFET for all the world. You have some ICs here and here and here. Here then you have nice lumps of copper. Copper here, copper here, here and here. You have some blue M&Ms there, which will contain silver. You have a nice MOSFET here. And then under that, you have another lump of copper here, and you have 3 MOSFETs here and aluminium. MOSFETs, but all of them contain copper. Here as well, will contain a bit of silver. And some of these fuses here, these are all copper. All these fuses, each end of the fuse are copper. Bit of copper here hiding. All these, my yard will not take them. Shred is all that is for the capacitors. But other than that, like it's, you know, it's power board at the end of the day. So the copper will be a lot on that for winter scrapping for me. Copper is big time winter scrapping, guys. All right. In here is probably the main board of all televisions. If you got a television and you just took this board up here out of it, that'd be probably the best thing ever to take out of a television. Is that board there, okay? I don't mean going off now and getting a television on the road and just taking out that board and throwing it. Recycle it properly, guys, and simple as that. At the end of the day, everything is recycling. Recycle. Just look after the country, the world that you're in at the moment, guys, because if you leave it clean, whoever is after you might keep it clean. That's the only way out of it, I find, is keep the world the way you got it. At the end of the day, the world is what you make it. Okay, so that's just from me to you. Simple as that. The song even says that if you listen to the song, the world is what you make it. You know what I mean? It's out there already, guys. The world is what you make it. So what I'm doing now is I'm taking apart this and I get into the main board, which I find this board up here is the main board to me. Okay, there's a lump of shred straight away. Shred has gone down in price, guys. Now it would not pay you to be selling shred that's not there at the moment. But at the end of the day, if you don't want to sell it, what are you going to do with it? Do you know what I'm saying? I think this here has nothing in under it. I'm leaving that on it. But this here has, and we're now back to this little Phillips here. But yeah, the price of shred at the moment, guys, in my yard is 12 cents a kilo. Now I was getting 22 cents a kilo, so we're down 10 cents a kilo in shred at the moment in Ireland. So it just does not pay anyone, and that's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to see a lot of stuff thrown out in the roads, thrown in the ditches, stuff like that. People are not going to be selling it anymore to scrapyards. So you see an awful lot of steel, stuff like that, thrown around. So you will start picking up televisions and stuff like that in ditches from now on, guys, down the road. You know, back roads and stuff like that. You start finding, like years ago you found stuff in ditches. Wicked microwaves and you name it, there's thrown in ditches, thrown around the place. And this here is a bit of old aluminium. That's all that is, aluminium tin foil. Just wrap it up in a ball and throw it into your aluminium. At the end of the day, in a year, you keep fitting that in a year, you have a lot, won't you? But yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it now, guys. It's so little price for steel at the moment, and I can't understand it, why you don't want steel anymore. But this board here, guys, is probably this board is the best board I'm on the television, okay? And that's all you need is this and this, and that's it. Look at that. Look at that. Gold, gold, gold going in here, gold in here, both ends of that. Look at the size of that chip. See that? Will contain gold. Gold in this, and you have another gold corner here, fuse. See it right, my thumb or my finger? See that? That's about 3 or 4 of them we're after getting now already tonight. The back of that, then you have all your MLCCs, and you have some on the front of it which can be all taken off, as they do contain platinum, palladium, whatever else, rhodium. It's all there. That's a bit of shred. It's a bit of shred, as the fella says. Down here, is there anything? Here's the power board. Down here is plastic in under that. For that. The likes of this, I just take out this here now, and the rest of this, put it back on it, and that's going straight into my yard. I'll take this as breakage. No bother at all. I was talking to him the weekend, and they told me to wood, so what they say, they say. So here we have a tiny bit of brassy goodness, and this, pull this out of it, like so, and you can see the brass pin comes out. Now, so security screws all back, all back. Bring over my Phillips head on my back, put it on it like so, and I get a screw into that myself later on, and there's a good 7-8 kilo on that. So now, as you can see, I haven't room to swing a cat, as the fella says here in the morning in the shed. So we'll go into this power board, start taking a bit of stuff off it, and see what else we can get out of it. Alright, so we'll climb under the table. Right. Nothing under that at all, eh? Now, so get some channel locks. We'll take off all this copper, and all this is all for winter scrapping for me, okay? Now, it's at the moment it's making 45 cents a kilo. There's 45 cents of copper in them too, as it is. Okay, it's in them already, because I know by taking apart stuff what's in stuff. Okay, so now we take out this one. That there is the same as this here, only it's covered in tape. Guys, have a look at Ross Mulhall, Appliance Repairs, Carlo Kilkenny. He has a lot of videos out on YouTube. He has some on TikTok. But he's making savage stuff, guys. Just have a look at him. Go across to him, have a look at him, and see. Like, I've got an awful lot of stuff off of him. Tons of stuff I've got off him, and I'd like to say thank you, Ross. This here, guys, is inside that is copper. I wouldn't touch that. Just let it off as it is into your copper. But look at, as I said, this is therapeutic. Yeah, look at that. Look, lovely copper. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just there, guys, and it's just, you know, it's so easy to just take off everything. It's copper at the end of the day, guys. Look at. See, it's there to be had. Now, guys, that likes that I rolled off of that wheel. That's all a shred. Simple as that. Like a shred pile. Look at that. And that there is actually #1 copper. Do you know what I mean? Bearberry. You get Bearberry for that. No bother in the yard. There's no shellac, no nothing on that. Bearberry copper at the moment is working out about 750 kilo. Oh, it'll take you a while to make a kilo, guys. You know, it will take you a while to make a kilo. But if you stay going at it and going at it and going at it, you won't be long with making a kilo, okay? Now, I'm chasing all these little blue M&Ms now at the moment. Guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, please, for more videos coming out. I'll have videos coming out. I'll have a lot of stuff coming out. I have a lot of videos on my channel as it is. You come back on and give a look and see what I got of stuff. Really, really appreciate it. If you would, hit that subscribe button. All these here all contain silver. Now you can actually sell them on eBay. Here's my fuse out. And what holds in the fuse is brass. Them little clamps there holds in the fuse is brass. Right? So all I do is I go around the board and I strip the board completely down. As simple as that. You know what I mean? Like, it's just there. Take it off it and this is depopulating a board. You know, I do it this way, my way. Other people do it with different stuff, as in heaters and plug-in yokes and stuff like that. But I do it my way. Everyone does their own way to do stuff, guys. You don't have to do it this way. You do it your own way. Look at that. It all adds up, guys. Copper adds up big time. Now, here we go. We take off this one here. This one is a nice lump of copper. As I said before, like, this is all for, like, say, winter scrapping for me. Understand me? Oh, this is winter scrapping. Oh, that is all dirty brass. This here is dirty brass. And you have your copper. And this now would be #2 copper. Okay? You could sell that to the yard like that if you want. 45 cents a kilo. That's a half a kilo there. But there's way more than 45 cents copper in that. Way more than 45 cents copper in that. Look, so easy. Just break the back off it and you can just wind it straight out with your hands. Look, it's just so therapeutic, guys. Look, you can do it inside watching YouTube. You know, inside in the winter. That's what I do, all that. Thank you, Dorian. Thank you for coming in. Dorian's a nice fella, guys. Another channel he has out on YouTube as well. Nooch Dorian. So on the back, guys, you have your IC chips and stuff like that. And I did pick up where is my pliers gone for this job, huh? This one here, guys. I bought this one here. This one here I bought. It's actually a pipe wrench to call it. But they are savage for taking off IC chips. Look, just twist and off. Twist and off, look at that. I have a link on my channel. If anyone wants them, you can go get them. But actually, all they are is a pipe wrench. That's all they are, look at that. And all for gold recovery. As simple as that to get them off. Like these MOSFETs and all that. MOSFETs add up. Now in my yard, as I said, MOSFETs, they buy them as shred in my yard. I take them into incineration and I can sell them back to the yard. 12 cents a kilo for shred. I sell them back to the yard for €7.50 a kilo when I incinerate them. Okay? At the end of the day that is how you do stuff. You have to go the extra mile to to get stuff off. Like all these here is all how I see are MOSFETs, which do contain copper. And copper is going up in price all the time, guys. Gold has gone out to the roof again. There I see is nearly $4,000 dollars an ounce for gold. Like, that is unreal. Silver is going up as well. That is unreal now, guys. But people be saying, like, you know, the boards, you know, to be worth money in time to come and all that. They're not going to be worth any more than what they are now. That's the truth. It's just, you have to be able to take the gold off them yourself for you to make money on them, guys. It's just, well, Scrapping Irish, there's an Irish guy. You go over onto his channel, he'll show you how to take boards apart. You or to get gold off of boards and that. You have Scrooge McDuckin. He's American. He'll show you how to do that as well. Do you know what I mean? Irish gold has it as well there. But yeah, just a lot of people has them, how to do it. But to be honest with you, me and chemicals do not get on, as I said before about this. We don't get on myself and chemical. But look, at one day I will. One day I'll get brave, and I will do it. I am watching and I'm learning. The learning curve, and I just don't want to tear into stuff. As I said before, to do it, I don't want to be tearing into stuff. Do you know what I mean? Now all that board I'm breaking off there now is definitely into the shred pile. All this here has come off this steel, stuck to the outside of the aluminium. There, my MOSFET has a little screw in the back of him. No wonder I didn't want to get out there a bolt, a nush. And there you are now, and that's clean aluminium. €1.10 a kilo for aluminium, guys. So, as I know, like the prices, I know all the prices. If anyone asks me what price you're looking for, I'll throw it out there, guys. If you want to know any prices, and just to see how you compare with yourselves. So that's the way it is. Just comparison. All that now with the shred pile. As simple as that. Nothing being left on it. Nothing. That's the way everything is taken apart with me, guys. I leave nothing. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, the MOSFETs, guys, I find them the best copper maker going, guys. The price and the profit that you can make on MOSFETs. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you can make money on MOSFETs, guys, if you take them apart, do the proper thing. Like from 12 cents to €7 and 20 cents a kilo, 7.50 kilo. There's a bit of copper, I'd say. But you have to have the handy dandy file in your hands, guys, for everything. There's copper, tin cold copper. Yeah, handy dandy file you need. You need a file and a magnet to be a scrapper. Other than that, you need nothing else. Couple of bits of steel on the outside of this, so you have to get them off. I think there's steel there on the outside. Look, aluminium is not steel. See, you go to scrapyard with that, they'll penalise you and throw it straight into the shred pile. So instead of getting €1.10 a kilo, you get 12 cents a kilo. So take seconds, guys, to clean it. I have all my stuff now sorted out behind me, copper, aluminium. I'll show you in a video down the way. I'm working on it, starting to sort it all out. But there's where they all add up, like. All them adds up big time. Copper. You understand me? It's just there, and it's so easy to do it, like. All these are little tiny ICs. They all contain gold. This one here contains silver. And this is all shred, and you can see 2 bits of copper hiding in the dark in here. And you cut off one end off of that, and you pull that out. A tiny little bit of steel in there, which is and a tiny bit of number 2 copper, and another one here. You know, you'd be saying like, you know, that's nothing, guys, they add up. Believe you me, watch my last video and you'll see how much they'll add up. Big time they add up, guys, right? That there is copper hanging up there in the middle on a saw. So I cut that off. All that copper comes off. Where did I get cut down there? In there it goes, copper. Now, a tiny IC chip on the back here, which on board sort at the moment they're working out, I think about €13.50 a pound for IC chips. €13.50 a pound. We have no board sort here in Ireland. But yeah, that's like, look. So I mean, all of them is all gold. All of them is gold, guys. And they're big, they are big ICs. Yeah, there's gold in there. So you can sell them on eBay. You can sell them on wherever you want to sell them on. Or you can wait till one day you do learn how to do gold and do gold properly. Don't just do gold because you want to do it. Just be safe and safe environment. Have your shed well ventilated. Have your proper PPEs on you. Everything has to be properly, guys. Simple as that. All right. Everything has to be properly organised. You will not be coming into this shed now and doing it today with the amount of rubbish is in it. Because I'm about to tear apart more stuff, I'm not hiding you. The likes of this stuff here now is the gold. The gold, right? What you do is bend back that and take off that plastic. Like that. Bend it off, take off that plastic. Because that's less acid you're going to be using by taking that off. Okay? And all you do is, as you can see, the way I got the wires up over it, see that? You have your wires exposed already, and it's less gold, less acid you're going to be using, okay? Way less acid. Just a tiny bit there, just a tiny bit there, but it's not, everything's out of it. And it's all about saving money, guys, on acid. Acid is dear. But, you know, it's not cheap for a gold recovery. Acid is dear. This there should detain some gold in there somewhere. And here, there's the clamps that holds them up. Sometimes it can be stainless steel, sometimes it can be copper. Stainless steel. But all these here now, guys, are all gold. Gold wires here, gold here. All this here, gold here. You know what I mean? It's all everything there, that they're going to the shred as it is. Bits of wires here then. Cut them all off. And take off your bit of rubber off of this slat here. And these are all kind of weights and all that to be in the machines. Ferrites, these can go into your shred pile. A ferrite. Ferrite is it's magnetic, so you can put it into your shred pile. Wind it off and pull it through, and simple as that. Now, in we go, and we go here. So you have copper. All singles they can go for. Singles and copper, guys, is working now good old cash at the moment. Well, only lately, like they weren't. Before they weren't. I remember going down one time with copper down to the scrapyard and you're coming out with buttons. Do you know what I'm saying? So if you get a few pound now, it's a bonus. Do you know, you're only making up for what you gave away years ago. That's the way I look at it. But everything is just changes so much. See, it's like that. When that happens, I hate that. You see? Look, that's what I call a scrap-a-lanch now. Do you know what I mean? I hate when that happens to me. I have to go along now and pick all them up. That's why I should have had that moved out my way when I was finished using it. But that's why I try to do all my... That's why I don't break apart televisions and do the micro scrapping the same night. I break apart televisions, clean the table down, and do all the micro scrapping another night. Because I always end up healing over something. Do you know what I mean? So I have to pick all them up now as well. So more time delay. You do realise the time delay it is, guys, on me. That's why you have to have a proper system when you're doing gold recovery. You cannot do gold recovery where you're preparing stuff, micro scrapping stuff. You have to have a proper shed, proper, well ventilated, away from everything, guys. Away from every single thing that you do. No point trying to take apart televisions and doing gold recovery on a table next door to you. No, that's not the way it works. You pay money, get the yoke well ventilated, get a shed away from this shed, if you understand me. That's why sometimes you're better off you just send your gold recovery to someone to do it for you, or they're set up and they send you back your gold. You pay for it to be done. Simple as that. The likes of that there now, you could reuse that again for shrink wrap. I mean, you can use that again for shrinking. All that. Just heat it up and it bends the wire in. All stuff together for you. But yeah, everything has to be separated, guys, for gold recovery. Okay. That's the only way out, guys. You have to do it. Do you know? That's why I'm not doing gold recovery yet, because there's no point. No point. If you can't strip down a television in your shed without healing over the stuff, why would you want to have acid beside you? Do you know what I'm saying? No. So get someone to do it for you. The way I look at it is, right, you give your stuff away to them, they take maybe 30, 40, 50% off you. What's the difference? If you take 50% off you, what's the difference? You don't have to touch one bit of acid and you're getting 50% of your produce back without spending a penny. You're getting it free. If it's free, it's from me. That's a scrapping Irish joke. Well, not a joke, a saying. If it's free, it's from me, he says, and he's right. Scrapping Irish does all his gold recovery himself. Do you know, he's set up for it. I'm not set up for it, and do you know, you're not spending a fair few pound now to get set up for gold recovery. This is just for my screws and stuff like that. You're spending a lot of money, guys, to set up for gold recovery. So, as I said, I'm going to get someone to do gold recovery for me. Down the way, there will be someone in Ireland eventually will do gold recovery. There are some in Ireland, to be honest with you. I don't think like Scrapping Irish would do gold recovery for me, but down the way he might, when gold starts getting scarce for him. Oh, it is. But them boards are savage for gold recovery. Savage boards. Like, you know, all these gold ended, all them gold ends here. Like, they're savage boards, guys, to be honest, like. You know what I mean? Savage boards. But don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because you'll get notifications when I come out on a live or I put up a video or something like that. You know what I mean? You get the notifications. So it's handier to have it subscribed the way you know that I'll be on. Like, I get some nights I get savage amount of people on my lives. Like, I could get up to 60 odd thousand people. 67,000 was the most I've ever got on a live. Like, that's unreal. Unreal. As you can see here now, I'm just peeling a little bit of brass. what else are we going to say? See the likes of this stuff now healed over. That wrecks my head. Do you know what I mean? Wrecks my head because I'm after doing that already and I'm after putting it into the boxes and now they're after healing over. I mean, now I have to go clean them all up again. And do you know what I'm saying? When I should have had it moved. It's my own fault. Same with silver there, guys. I'll get someone to do silver for me as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Silver, gold. You'll have platinum, palladium, rhodium. You'll have it all. The whole works is there. And I will go down the way. I'll get someone to do it because I'm not going to get rid of my gold today or tomorrow. Do you understand me? I'm going to wait because gold is going up, gold is going up, gold is going up, and it's going to be easier to recycle gold down the way. I see scientists there have recovered, or not recovered, but they have realized that they can actually get gold recovered out of milk, extracts out of milk. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so down the way it's going to be easier to recycle or to do gold. And see another one there about a week ago where they're able to recover gold by using the liquid for warts in your hand. I see where you're direct to get gold out of boards with that, just for that stuff for warts in your hand. So you know it is a chemical. At the end of the day, it's an acid, but it's not as strong because you use it in your hands. So it's easier and easier it's getting, guys, to recover gold. Okay, so there's no hurry with me. I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of gold to be processed. So there's no hurry with me. I'm waiting on them scientists to come up with something, and it could be something silly that is going to be that you have to do gold that you can nearly drink the water off it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Scrapping Irish, thank you for coming in. I was just talking about Scrapping Irish there about your videos of gold recovery and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like I was just saying it there about if anyone wants to learn how to do gold recovery, to watch Scrapping Irish, and he'll show people what to do and how to do it and where to do it. But the safest way is, at the end of the day, guys, is watch someone and knows who done it and who does it. As I said before, like I just scrapped out 2 flat screen televisions, Scrapping Irish, if you're only after coming in there probably. But yeah, that's stainless steel. But yeah, I just scrapped out televisions there, broke apart some boards, and I was just showing the boards there to you. Well, it's not to you, but this board here, like, nice gold corners, gold ends on it. Same again here, nice gold fuses on it. Nice gold in these ones. And this one is probably the best one for you, as you were saying yourself. The gold corner BGAs, and they are big ones. They are big. Come in. So you have them. You have flat packs here as well. There's nice stuff on this. Nice stuff on that board. I have about 5 of them I got tonight on the boards. These gold bands. 5 of them at least on the board tonight. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like, it's there. It's free, as you said. If it's free, it's for me. That's Scrapping Irish is saying, guys. As I said before we came in there, he has the saying, and he keeps his sayings. Like these here, as I've said, you pay to break these down than to sell them to a scrapyard. 40-45 cents a kilo. But you get way more than 45 cents a copper with them too. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all winter work for me, Scrapping Irish. You know that yourself, the way it is with me. Here as well. More to the collection of MOSFETs. Like, MOSFETs are massively, guys. I could have about 8 buckets of this. That's nearly full again of MOSFETs. Like, I've been collecting MOSFETs for years, guys, and like, they're savage MOSFETs. They are like good thick copper. Like, look, good thick copper in them. I'm saying, like, it's just so easy to do it, guys. Like, my yard will take them as MOSFETs, as I said, as scrap for 12 cents a kilo. 12 cents a kilo. I incinerate them. That's worth €7, guys. €7 for that. That's about, what, 5-6 kilo in that. My yard, 5 kilo. That's worth about 60-70 cents. That's worth €7. So it goes to show the difference in it. I know myself about 30-40 euro in this. If I melt it down, €30 obviously. In that one I melt it down. So it goes to show you have to go the extra mile, guys. Alright? You have to go the extra mile. So that's the way it is, guys, with me and my yard today. I went to my yard a while back there, actually it was, and they were telling me that they liked this, the brass, right? This brass here is €4.20. Is it? I have a yoke docket there. €4.50, I think, for it. Brassy goodness, yeah. €4.50 for a brass, guys. This color brass, right? And if you bring in brass, tin coil brass, right, as in this color, you get €4 kilo. €4.50, €4, because that's mixed brass. Now, this buy that as mixed brass for €4. So, as the difference is in separating it, guys. Separating into 2 buckets. At the moment, I'm at the middle of doing that. €4, €4.50. Like, there's a difference of 50 cents a kilo. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so easy to do it individually into your buckets. Have your buckets ready behind you, and put in your gold brass, as I call it, gold brass, separate, and put your tin coil copper or tin coil brass, stuff like that, separate. There's a difference even looking at it, guys, to a scrapyard when you look at it. Like, that looks money, doesn't it? That doesn't look like money. Do you know? That's the way it is going with me, guys. I have to change it all around on my buckets. No mixed brass anymore. It's going to clean brass and tin coil brass or stuff like that. That's the way to buy it now. So that's changed again. So I think every day things are changing in your yard, lads. But you need to talk to your yard, because I could go down to that yard now if I have about 70-ish, probably 100 kilo brass. 100 kilo, I reckon I have a brass. So every net to the yard is put down as mixed brass. 100 kilo mixed brass. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how much 100 kilo mixed brass is, guys, don't you? Mixed brass, 400 kilo. The difference is €50, guys. That's all I'd say. So all that there is, all that off the ribs of them comes off. And all that is stainless steel. Come in, stainless steel. And all this is copper or gold. You have copper, all the rest of it is copper. So, guys, that's really it for the video for tonight. I'd like to thank every last one of you for coming in to watch my live. Really appreciate you all. Scrapping Irish, Ron, Rossmull Hall. Guys, when you have a look at Rossmull Hall's channel as well, guys, he has an awful lot of stuff coming up, and he needs another few subscribers to get him to start off his live. When he has his live started, that you will see what he has on his live. It's just different stuff, guys. Just drop over to him, have a look at it and see what you think of his channel. And like, he's good. That's all I can say. He's good. So he needs about, I think it's 50 subscribers. Not long after starting YouTube. He's out there all the time, and I've been talking to him, and he didn't want to start YouTube, and I kind of got him to start YouTube, and that's the way it is. Like, I kind of help a few people out. He helped me out an awful lot too, and I will thank him for that. So, as you can see, this shed at the moment, Scrapping Irish, I know I'm talking to you there now at the moment, but this shed at the moment is like eating mattresses. It's just bang. As you can see, you know, you're looking there now, guys, at this video, and you say, there's not room to swing a cat here. But just like, this is the way it is. I'm just flat out taking stuff apart, flat out doing everything. Like, there's another board to be done tonight off the other board. You know, you have your coppers here and your aluminiums here, more MOSFETs here and MOSFETs here, here. Like, all them MOSFETs, guys, I swear they add up. They add up big time. That's why MOSFETs now will be straight ahead for me on here on in. I'll be getting rid of them, getting them all sorted out over the whole winter. The MOSFETs here and MOSFETs there. Plug soup will be coming up big time. Winter's coming. You know, it's time for the soup. And stuff like that, guys. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, guys, there's money in everything. Do you know what I mean? It's not hundreds of thousands of pounds you're thinking about making when you're out on YouTube and you're out scrapping stuff. You're not making hundreds of thousands of pounds. You're making buttons, guys, right? You're making buttons, but you're communicating with people. You're talking to people. And that's what life is about at the end of the day, guys. There's my silver. Like, that's a lot of silver in that. Silver buttons. Do you know what I'm saying? There's well over half a kilo in that of silver buttons. And they add up. They add up, like. Do you know what I mean? This is the tactile switches as well, which all of them has silver buttons. Every button has the television says buttons, and this is the tactile switches here, cleaned down. Now they are ready to go into solution or whatever for taking out the silver of them. Silver is going up, gold is going up. Do you know? Keep everything, guys. One day someone will look for stuff like that because it's going scarce. As simple as that, it's going scarce. So this here is another one I'm just going to give it a quick rip off, guys, and then we're going to call it a night. And as I said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now. Pull stuff apart is all I do. And that's it. Like, you can actually melt this down and sell it on Etsy. Maybe get €5 a kilo. You sell it to scrapyard, you get €1.10 a kilo. Now this here is brass. Now that to me now would be called the tin coated brass, right? And as I said, from now on we have to strip them, keep them separate. But I'll be working on that at the moment because there's a big difference into me to bring it down to the yard as it is, and me to, you know, I was talking to the yard managers, like they're very good people, very good guys. They're down there below in Carlow. Flynn's their name is. Flynn Scrapyard in Carlow, guys. Very good prices, and they will look after you. All that there, guys, is all MOSFETs, copper, brass, you know, silver, you know, everything is there, guys. There you are, look. Extruded aluminium, God. Thank you, G. Another good video, another good channel, guys. Very good channel. D-Scraps, E-Scraps. Another person that actually sells e-waste in America. I don't know what she sells at Ireland, but I don't know. It's easy. Get in contact with her. Very good channel. You know, you tear them down in the winter as well, guys. Therapeutic as well. In and out. That's all you can do. Hit the stuff with a hammer, same thing. I mean, but all of them is all winter scrap for me, guys. Every single thing, all winter work. Okay. See all them milks banging off. Now they're all shred, right? All them banging off can all go to your shred pile. Okay. All you have to do is hit that with a hammer. Hit that with a hammer and out that copper. Look at that copper. Good copper in that, guys. So yeah, D-Scrap, E-Scraps. I find it so hard to say that name. But yeah, watch her channel, guys. She's on TikTok and she's on YouTube. And She has savage boards, guys. I mean savage boards. You think I have good gold corners there? She has everything. Every kind of a board, you name it, she has it. And does sell them, and sells it to scrappers. She loves selling stuff to scrappers, which is very good of her to sell them to scrappers, because she's looking after the people, looks after her. As simple as that. So these little fuses here, each end of them has gold or copper in them, and I take all them off it. Like, so this here is all shred. As my yard will only buy that as shred. On the back of that you have an IC chip here, which you can sell. The board sort, which I haven't got board sort here in Ireland. The wire, as I said, 13.50 a kilo. Don't know what price they are now, but gold has gone up. They could be gone up tomorrow. They could be gone up the next day, but they will go. I'm starting out the shed at the moment, guys. As I said, you can hear me throwing the aluminium behind me, because I have a place in the back behind me here for aluminium, copper, brass, have all that sorted. I took down the shelf. I had a shelf there. It was doing nothing for me, only holding four buckets. That's all I was doing, and nothing going in under it. So it's a big waste of having it there. So I ripped the whole shelves out of it today. I said to myself, I don't need you there. So that came out of it. That shelf came over today. Didn't need it there. Thought I needed it there. But you'd be surprised, guys, when you stand back and look at what you're doing in your shed and say, do you need it there or do you not need it there? You don't actually need it there. So take it out there if you don't need it there. It's taking up space. And now I'm starting to work it a different way to shed. So down the way I'll show you aluminium MOSFETs, okay? So easy just to throw it into a bucket right behind me. Everything is right behind me, and no messing at all. Look at that. So that's the way it's gone, guys. You have to talk to your scrapyards, talk to them, communicate with them now. I know, like Dee Scraps there down the way there, she was selling stuff to the scrapyard, and she was only getting buttons for a while there. Like, stuff was being charged different prices, and she wasn't getting treated right. So now she is, because she went in and she had a chat with her yard, and that's the way it is. Look at the size of that, and there's nice copper in that now. You know what I'm saying? Nice copper in them. But at the end of the day, guys, you go talk to your yard. You know, you can go in like Ian Matthews and bring in some donuts, stuff like that. Treat your yard right. A couple of donuts, guys, and stuff like that to your yard, you know, it goes a long way. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, as I was saying out there, you have to fire a sprat to catch a salmon, okay? Brass. You have to fire a sprat to catch a salmon, guys. I know I repeat myself a bit, but I'm telling the truth. You go into your scrapyard with a couple of donuts, guys, you get your prices bumped up. Do you know what I mean? When I go into my yard now, it's just, I'll go in, back in, and no messing whatsoever, onto the weighbridge. Yeah, clean steel price straight away. Because I leave it, I allow nothing to my yard, only steel. Like, all my plastic is completely, none whatsoever going to the scrapyard. It's all pure clean steel. And that's the difference in what I sell and what other people sell. This is, do you understand? Like, it's just, it's there. So you just have to get it going. Now that there I can do it for plug soup. Thank you, Liz. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate you. Thanks so much. Liz just supported me an awful lot, and I really appreciate you. I know you're doing microscrapping too yourself, as we do be talking a fair bit. And fair play to you. Extruded aluminium, guys, €1.10 a kilo. What's the name of this I was on about here was them carbide. Carbide, guys, at the moment is selling for €20 a kilo for carbide. Drills and drill bits and stuff like that. Carbide, if you go get it somewhere, good one. But scrapyard doesn't get into much carbide. I was talking to the scrapyard and he told me he gets in about 3/4 of a ton of carbide a year. But that wouldn't be much. You know, it wouldn't be a massive scrapyard either, but you know, still I would say maybe €15,000 at the end of the day, wouldn't it? All that here is all going to shred. Simple as that, guys. So just a magnet and pull off all that stuff. Get all that sorted. Get all your MOSFETs into MOSFETs and sort it all out. And that's the way it is. So guys, as I said, all that there just go into shred. Do you know what I mean? As simple as A, B, C and D with it. Do you know? And I know like every single board I go through here it's gone out that door as properly recycled. Like the aluminium I threw behind me a few minutes ago. Within 60 days, that's probably gone into a wash machine, or it's gone into the side of a side panel of a car. Do you know what I mean? It's the difference is when you recycle stuff yourself, you know that it's gone into places, and you know that it's going to come back. That's all I'd say. I mean, all that is ferrite, all that in there. But yeah, you know that you recycle stuff properly, guys, and you know you're doing something good for the environment. Okay, that's the way I look at stuff like that, guys. It's lovely to leave something good behind you in life. Do you know, as the fella says, like, you think I was 100 years of age the way to be talking, but you have to start somewhere, guys. You have to start somewhere, looking after the planet that we live on. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, if we don't look after it, do you know what I mean? You have to start showing the next generation how to look after it. It's like when you send a child to college. You're starting off the tree, as we call it, the tree. You send your child to college. Hopefully your child can afford to send their child to college. I didn't go to college. Do you understand me? And my children went to college. So I'm starting off the family tree in my life. So that's just something. My head is down and I'm talking, guys, and I'm not even looking at who's talking or doing anything there. But just I go off on rants every now and again. I'm a devil for going off on little rants like that. Oh, them little boards like that. I throw all them into them little pots. All them pots, like. You're going down to the recycling centre every day here, wasting money, wasting diesel, going down to the recycling centre, bringing down all your little old cans of beans and stuff. 1 cent that's worth empty, guys. You get nothing down the recycling bank for it. 1 cent is worth empty. I fill it up as worth 12 cents. Probably, you know, worth 8 cents. But like, I'm getting something for it. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm getting something for it. That's the way everything is with me. Is I look at stuff different now that I'm a recycler, as in a scrapper, not a recycler. But I look at stuff different, and I get every single thing off of everything, guys. You understand me? Like, you might say, like, geez, like, I'm a micro scrapper. You understand me? That's what I am. Micro scrapper. So, like, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff left one side for the winter. Even like the normal household plug. Like, look at that. 4.5 kilo odd than that. New glasses. No, it is. I should be wearing glasses. I wear glasses when I'm reading, and that's why I have glasses on me now in the shed, because I find when I had watching the phone, I couldn't read it. I just could not read it. The phone. People, I was trying to comment back to them. So I have glasses all the time, but I'm one of them lads that's, you know, oh, I won't wear them because I'm not blind. Do you know I'm that way? But sure, I should be wearing them. Do you know? They're reading glasses, but years ago I used to fish, and I could tie a fly to a fly rod at 11 o'clock at night with the lights of the moon. Like, that's how good of eyesight I had. Do you know? But it's just gone. The eyesight is just gone. Not gone fully now. I'm not saying I'm blind, but I need them when I'm reading stuff. You understand me? Like to this here now. I can read that perfect now. I take off the glasses, I can't read it. So You know what I mean? So look at, you need them, you need them. That's it. As simple as that. What can you do? You know, I should have gotten them long ago. Even though I have these for years, I use them when I'm inside the house. I should be even using them at work, and I don't, and I should be. But like, at the end of the day, guys, is if you need yokes, you need them, and that's it. They're nice glasses too. I like them. I have 2 sets. But at the end of the day, guys, if I take them off and try to read who's talking there now, I wouldn't have a bird's notion who I'm talking to. So look at, it's the way it's gone. So them boards now are fully done to me, and they're ready to go into the recycling bank. As in, the scrapyard they're going to now. So, guys, thanks for coming in. Thanks for talking. Thanks, Lizanne. We all get there. That's true. We all get old too. But I always say I'm older than what I am, guys. I'm not old. I'm not old. I don't even feel old. And thanks be to God for that. But the point I'm trying to say is, I have ran marathons up to, marathons is an 42 kilometers race. I ran them up to 2 years ago. I ran 7 marathons in 7 years. 700 miles of training every year for a marathon. And that's the way it is. Like, I used to do marathons and my back got injured. And then now I don't do them anymore. But look at, I will get there again. I guarantee I'll get there. I won't run a marathon, but I'll run 10Ks and half marathons. I will. I'll get there, don't worry. It's a silver button here I found on the table, which has a silver button and copper. Tiny bit of copper. Silver buttons going with silver buttons. As I don't know where I dropped it now already. Here it is here. But yeah, I used to do exercise. Well, it's not that I don't do it now, but I should be doing more of it. But when you're working, it's, when I was working years ago, what, up to 3-4 years ago there, I used to run marathons, but I was on different hours, and today I'm on daytime hours, and now it's, what am I trying to say? It's I don't know, it's probably lazier you get, to be honest with you. But I have to get my name into another marathon, whether it's a half marathon or not, and get out there and do it again. I've done an awful lot. I've raised a lot of money for charity, guys. I've raised a lot of money for Irish Kidney Society. I've raised money for everything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so, yeah, it's true. It's so true. I've raised some load of money for charities, and at the end of the day, you should be looking after yourself at the end of the day. So down the way we will probably do another one again, another charity event, help out other people, as I say. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to get out there and do the old exercise, guys. As you can see now, it's 1 hour and 18 minutes here. I'm talking on YouTube. I'm standing here for 1 hour and 18 minutes too, so there's not much exercise there. If you understand me, like, it's just, but it's the way it is, you know. Thanks anyway, guys, for coming in. Oh, that's all brass, like, look, all brass. Do you know what I'm saying? Piece of plastic. And that's micro scrapping, guys, alright? So thanks for coming in, thanks for talking, thanks for communicating with me and the whole works. Thanks Liz for really talking there tonight. Yeah, it's true, you wouldn't believe the miles that you do when you're training for a marathon. Like, really a lot of miles, and look at, it's enjoyable. Get to meet friends, and that's the way it is. Same with YouTube. You get to meet friends. You talk to people. People talk to you. People talk to you about their life, about their lives, and this and the other thing. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm in the middle of, as I said, cleaning up this shed, which you will not see any of this stuff and down the way. This thing called copper, stuff like that. They all will have their own buckets. Everything's going to be all sorted. This is going to be in a different shed. All the gold is going to be in a different shed. Like, even this copper here won't be here on the table anymore. It'll be all right behind me in the bucket. It's all copper cut off. It's worth about €8-9 there at the moment. You can see a bit of silver down there. Or do I not? No, she's actually, no. But yeah, it's worth about €8 or €9 there, that bit of copper there, looking at you. It adds up. You know what I mean? It adds up big time. Copper here, copper there, copper everywhere. Look at that, another silver button. Just saw it on the table again. So I'm just kind of throwing stuff away, and because I'm not watching what I'm doing because it's not sorted out. I have a lot of sorting out here to do in this shed. I have a lot of sorting out. So we'll get there. Rome wasn't built in a day. Or 2 days either. But we'll get there, guys. So thanks so much for coming in, and please like, share, subscribe, and if you didn't subscribe to the channel, go back out and subscribe when you go out. And thanks for the night, and thanks for the chats, thanks for everything else, guys. Good luck. Thank you, Ron.